Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal's Space Program. I am back from our rescue mission, and we've got some new funds. We've got some new science, so I think we're going to go into the Research and Development Center and see what we can get for some new science. Now, I want to get this here because this will allow me to make some little satellites with little engines. And so I'm going to go ahead and take that. These are the fairings and some additional separators and things. That would probably come in handy. These are mostly jet things that I'm not too concerned with. I'm going to go ahead and take the advanced construction. Alright, and now I can't unlock any of these because I have to update our research facility here. So let's right click on it. It is on facility level 1 right now. It costs a ton of money to upgrade, but we can now collect surface samples once we do this. And our science will be upgradable to a higher level now. So we can see here's the heavy rockets. Oh yeah. Nice. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, those are lovely. And what we got here? Some nice little small rockets. Yep. Precision propulsion, as they like to call them. So additional fuel tanks. Okay. Some specialized parts, including a Clampotron docking port. I think we've already got the Junior, right? I believe so. I think we got the docking port Junior somewhere already. Advanced grabbing unit. I want that. The claw. Maybe not right now though. Let's see what else we have. Some additional landing struts. Some landing gear. Okay. Let's see. Lots of stuff here. Lunar Excursion module. That must be new with the expansion pack that I just bought recently because I've never seen that before. Oh, it's cool. Looks cool anyway. Lunar Excursion module. Alright. Then we have the mobile processing lab. I kind of want that next, actually. Yeah, so I can really get the science going. From like a moon base or something. A relay antenna. I really want that for my satellites as well. I'm probably gonna have to go with that, actually, to tell you the truth. Although I love these retractable solar panels as well. But when it all comes down to it, I want to do satellites this episode, so I'm going to do the relay antenna. There. Boom. And these will have to be done next time. No, I need them now because the satellite, I want to have the retractable things. I need a little more science. How can I get some more science? Well, Darthvegan, here's the answer. Take some surface samples from around the base. Okay, good idea. Let's go and we'll just collect a few science samples. Actually, I'll do it from the runway here, and I'll just use a little craft I used for kind of playing around here. This skipper, it can drive around pretty well. Let's see if I've gotten more better wheels recently. I have, or I could just put rover wheels on it. I don't have the rover body yet, do I? No. I could make a little rover though, real easily. Kerbals like to play hide and seek in these tubes. Excuse me, that cracks me up. Alright, I think we'll just go with this. We'll do some EVA and some I'm not gonna mess with doing a bunch of extra stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this guy out there. I don't even know if I need the wheels on, the wings on this. Oh, let's just go out there. We're just gonna do some some science grabbing here. Right off the runway first. If I can get like alright, beautiful. 50 science. Alright, how much is this? This is 9 science, okay. Oh, he bumped his head. Let's go up here. Let's see if we can climb up. Grab. And board. There we go. Now let's see if we can go out to the grasslands here. Just go out. Come on, guys. There's the moon. I see the moon, and the moon sees me. Alright. Easy. Easy does it. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. I don't know if I've ever shown the squad monolith on camera, but it's out there if we decide we want to go look at that sometime. It doesn't do anything. It just okay. Jump. Jump and board. Jump and board. Jump and board. Jump and board. There we go. He's special. Okay, let's see if we can go somewhere else and get some more. I think these different parts of the base have different biome, or considered different biomes. I don't know. We're gonna go over towards the shore. Let's slow it on down there, buddy. Don't want to crash. Don't want to crash. Hit the brakes. Slow it down. Slow it on down. It's not the best wheels on this thing here. Yeah, let's go towards shores. When we get to the shores, we'll take a surface sample. Let's slow down a little bit. We're almost there. Almost there. Can't really pass time, because if you do, yeah, you crash. It will not drive while passing time. I've tried it on multiple occasions. It starts bouncing, and yeah, it's ugly. Gets ugly real quick. So I've got 18 science so far, and I need let's see, about 34, I think it was, science in order to get to the 50 that I need. Alright, so we're probably going to bail out here in just a moment and leave the airplane behind, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Just, can we go ahead and pop this here, right there. Stop, stop, stop. Let's pop one out. Okay, and take a surface sample from here. It's the shores, yep. I'll keep that. I'm going to go out into the water here while we're at the beach. Run, Jeb, run. Run, Jeb, run, run. He's so cute. He is so cute. Okay. Let's just get on out to the, take a little dip. Hopefully the water's not too cold, but your spacesuit should give you plenty of protection, I would think. Alright. And then we'll pop him back into the ship. We'll just rescue him. That should be fun. Alright. Swim on out. Gone swimming. Is this considered the ocean? Nope, still on shores. Alright. Still on shores. May not be able to get the ocean. Still on the shores. about now? Okay. That's all it's going to be, the shores. Okay, let's go ahead and get him back then. And you got 9 science for that. That's good. And then we'll get our ship back. Okay, and we got 11.3 science from that. Alright. And then what else can we do? I need 14 more science. I might be able to get it from these biomes here. So if I go on the runway and drive around here, maybe I'll do that. Now, this may not be the most exciting thing, so I'll probably do that off camera. So I'll drive around. I'll get the science samples from the rest of the from the biomes, and then I'll come back and we can design our satellites with all of the goodies that I want. The goodies. My goodies. My goodies. Not my goodies. Alright. First stop. The hangar. Alright. Take a surface sample from the SPH. Okay. I missed the mission control the first time I passed it, but I think I got all the other buildings, including the flagpole. So if you decided to do this on your own, make sure you go by the, you step on the base of the flagpole as well. And it looks like I did the launch pad twice, but I got the mission control, administration, the flagpole, astronaut complex, R&D, launch pad, I accidentally did it twice, tracking station, VAB, and the SPH. And I think that is it. Okay, so that gave me 81 additional science. So if you're looking for 81 easy science, you can get it from right here on the base after you unlock the surface samples. But you can also do the EVA reports from all of those locations as well, which I did not do, but you can, because it's considered a different biome. So that being said, I'm going to come in here and get the electric. Alright, now we can come in and we can design our new satellites that will take us to infinity and beyond. Alright, so we have two different Probodobodons now. This new one also gives us not only the same things our original gave us, it also has better SAS options. It gives you the prograde and retrograde hold, which is very helpful at times. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take this for our satellite, and I'm going to pop this bad boy right up here. We're going to launch 3 of these guys into the atmosphere. I don't know if I'll be able to do 3. Actually, I may have to just do 2. We'll see how the design looks first. We're going to need some command control. So I need a little reaction wheel. It does have a small reaction wheel within the satellite, but I mean within the Probodobodon. So we may not need it. It is a very light little ship. Okay. And we need a fuel tank for this little guy. We can use a little one. We'll probably just use the smallest one. How much DeltaV does this give him? Let's see, with the ant. That's 37 right there. If we take one of those off, it's 2678. That's probably enough right there, actually, to well, let's not count our chickens before we add. Let's make sure they have plenty of fuel. Let's make sure they have, because sometimes you have to do adjustment missions on these guys. So I may just go ahead and give them this small fuel tank here. No, it's too big. No, we'll just go with. Oops. We'll just go with the smallest one here. Like that. I just don't like that. I just don't like it. Not one little bit. And that's too small. One's too small. One's too big. Liquid fuel. Fuselage. I guess we're going to have to use this FTL. I don't know what else to use. Okay. And there's not an adapter for this to this, so okay. So we use. I just don't like it. Just don't like it, and I don't like this either. All right. Enough wishy-washying. Okay. Now we need the electrical. We will need a battery pack on this bad boy. I'm just trying to figure out how I want my satellite to look. Okay, we want the battery pack on there. We will need a satellite dish on this bad boy, a relay. Okay, and then we'll also put, I think this works for, yeah, we don't really need both antennas. So we'll just put that one on there. We do need the electrical. We need these retractable bad boys here, so I'm going to put them right here, and we're going to do 2 should be fine. There we go. And now the trick is some science. How much science to put on? Well, we really don't need much science, because it really doesn't ask you to do a specific type of science usually on the missions. It just says do some science around this planetary body. And so I'm probably just going to put on like a thermometer or something on here, so that let's see, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted either. I'm just going to put it right there. And we'll do some adjustments just like that. Okay, so that should be enough science to get that thing, to get the mission satisfied. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, and it doesn't affect our torque or anything either, which is wonderful. Alright, should I put a little spark engine on him? Or an ant? That just looks comical. So we're going to put the spark on. That's bad enough as it is. Okay. This is our little satellite that will be able to maneuver around in space. It can... it does have vectoring, so it can maneuver. I don't imagine it will be doing much else besides orbiting Kerbin and wherever else forever. So what we're going to do though is we're going to load a couple of these onto one rocket and get them launched up into space. So do not open by hand. What? That's new. Okay. I want one of these on here only because I need the stack separator actually. If we put a clampatron on here, I could save this as a part. Actually, if we put a little clampatron on here, we could potentially attach to the ship again in the future. But would we need to? No, not really. Let's go ahead and put the stack separator on. We'll put the small one, and then we'll just reverse what we see here onto there. Like, no, maybe not. I thought I could hold down Alt and click on it and get me another one, but apparently that's not working. Okay, well, then I have to add this as a subassembly, and I will make this part like that. This is going to be DVS Comm Sat MK1. Okay, there we go. And then I can grab this guy, bring him out here, detach that from him, grab him, flip him around like so. So they should be able to separate now. I want to hibernate this thing. Okay. And now we need a way. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Satellite dish. How am I going to get this into a ship? I can't. Not at this time. I won't be able to do it this way this time. I'm going to have to wait till we get some bays to load these guys into. Some cargo bays. Darn. I mean, some big cargo bays. Big cargo bays. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Alright, we'll have to launch a couple. We'll just do one for this first mission. And I will do a decoupler on him. Like so. And we'll put a fairing on here. Okay, like so. There's our nice fairing. This is not hibernated, is it? No, okay. Alright, so we'll put that in there. And then we're going to launch this bad boy into space with a rocket. Do I have a pre-made? No, I don't. I don't have any sub-assemblies made. Okay, that's fine. Let's add some fuel here. We'll pop in. It's a really light right now, right? The mass is only 982 kilograms. So we'll pop in one of these guys. And you know what I think I'll do Can I put another Probodobodon on here? Is that all still clearing? Yes. And then this will be hibernation on. And then we'll put, yeah, I think I want to do this just for fun. We're going to put some, no, not that. We're going to put a reaction wheel on here. I'm making this way more expensive than it needs to be, but I want to do this for fun. So we're going to put on an antenna on this guy. Like so. And then we're going to put on some, I guess we need a battery, right? Electrical, put on a couple of batteries. Alright, just a couple like that. Actually, you know what? Let's just make this. Even though you don't need two antennas, I just want to make it symmetrical. Okay, and then we will have some photo panels. Just some little guys, don't need a lot of them. Just enough to get this rocket powered. And then we're going to put on a nice little Terrier engine. There we go. And then this we'll be able to take this back home and re-enter back into the Atmo. Alright, so we might not even need this big tank actually. Let's just put on a smaller tank. Let's put on this guy. I think that'll be enough fuel. Yeah, that'll be plenty. More than enough, really. I think it'll be overkill as it is. So we'll put that on there, then we'll put on a decoupler. Just like that, and then we're going to launch this rocket with a big old mamma jamma here. Big mamma jamma. We'll probably need a adapter. And then this next size up. And one more. Like so. And this will be the skipper. Oh, it's too big for the skipper. So skipper's too big, right? And the swivel's too small. And it does have enough thrust to weight ratio to get us off the ground. Just barely. Just barely. So I'm going to go ahead and put on a couple of solid rocket boosters on this thing to get us up in the air. And we'll see how that does us. Let's put on the cheapest one. 600. Okay. Alright, so let's put on this guy. Oh, it wants 4. Okay, well, that's fine. Don't need the big ones. How about thumpers? Alright, let's put those thumpers on there. And let's get these guys moved down. Like so. Alright. And then we'll put on, there we go. And then we'll put on the nose cones. Oh, we got some new nose cones. Cool. Boop. Alright. And then we need to put on our auto struts. Boop. And auto struts. Boop. Auto struts, auto struts, auto struts, auto struts, auto struts, auto struts, and auto struts. Lots of auto struts. Okay. I didn't put it on every single part, but I put it on lots of parts. Okay. Now, will this rocket make it into orbit? That's a good question. Should I put on a couple fins? I think I should. Let's put on these nasty winglets here. There we go, just like so. And I think that should do us. Let's put on the structural integrity enhancers. Alright, and then we're going to need to move this bad boy down, 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 down. Like that. And we're going to name this the DVS Comm Sat MK1. I was really unhappy about being able to launch only one satellite, but that's okay. We'll get it. We'll get her done. We'll get her done. This goes there. Alright, now we'll launch that. And then decouple that and decouple that. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're ready. Let's launch this sucker. I might try next time to put some docking ports on the side of the satellite and then like do a trio or something and see if I can figure out how to do that. That might be fun. Okay, ready for launch in 3, 2, 1, launch. Alright, so this sucker's gonna be quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop her down a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna go full throttle because I want to get these solid rocket boosters as much chance as possible to get us up in the air without causing too much stress and worry. Alright, that's pretty good. That speed should take us nice and high. Let's go ahead and start tipping out if we can, a little more aggressively than I have been doing here. We're about to punch through the thickest part of the atmo. Yep, we are out now. About to pop off our solid rocket fuel boosters. They're gone. Alright, now we can really start to tilt with gusto. Come on, tilt, rocket, tilt. Need to get some more horizontal speed going here. Holy crap. We're going up there. We're getting on up there. We're going to go up to about 200 or so. I think is where we're gonna shoot. Is what we're gonna shoot for. All right. So let's go up to around 200. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful shot right there. Oh, look at those mountains and the sunlight coming. Man, that's gorgeous. Okay, keep on flying, boys. Let's go ahead and start going out to our horizon. We're gonna burn this orbit. Get our horizontal speed built up before we get up to 200, I hope. That's the hope. May not quite get up to 200, depending on our apoapsis here. Let's see. How we doing? It's staying pretty steady with us, so let's go ahead and tip up just. Let's get this going higher. Get it on up to 200. I'm not sure what the geosynchronous orbit height is. It's around 200 and something, but it's not 200 exactly. I'll have to look it up and maybe make an adjustment off camera for this first satellite. But what I'll do is I'll make 3 geosynchronous orbit satellites so that we always have a link up to satellite to Kerbin when we're around the moon and or Minmus eventually. Alright. Did I pass my apoapsis? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Alright, so we're going to come on up here to the apoapsis. Going to warp up there. Could just go ahead and add a maneuver node, but I don't think I need it really. And just start burning prograde. Start burning prograde now. Got plenty of fuel. I think I'll be able to make it to the orbit just fine. With this stage, maybe it'll be close. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and dump it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dump this stage. That way that will burn back up in the Atmo. Alright. And we'll get our orbit up to 200,000 to match our current orbit. There we go, a little more. There we go. Beautiful. So we got our test ship up there still. That's funny. That is funny. Alright. So our periapsis and our apoapsis are not quite equal. That's fine. What we do need to do though is make sure that we have a nice signal to Kerbin at all times. So I want to make sure that I get it to the height that we want. I should have dumped this while we were still in Atmo. Darn. Okay. Too bad. We got a lot of space junk flying around now. Our first space junk. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and launch the... Oh, I forgot to put these on an action group. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Oh well. We'll do it this time. Okay. Try to get a little juice. Not much juice here on the backside. That's why we have batteries. Alright. And I think what I'll go ahead and do is separate the satellite. And is there any science to be had here? No. Let me go ahead and send it. Sends a little data. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and separate this. And we can use the satellite's fuel and everything. Well, to fine tune. I was going to say we'll use it to fine tune, but let's, what is this? Oh, they want us to put a satellite up here. That's interesting, isn't it? Huh. Should I do it with this baby? I forgot about this mission here. That's a nice, nice little mission. It's it'd be a polar satellite. Now, I'll launch that one with a polar launch, so we don't have to make a bunch of adjustments. But that looks cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do that mission, or I'll accept that mission rather. All right. So, that being said, we will go ahead and circle around the Earth here, Kerbin. Excuse me. What is wrong with me? I'm going to get to my apoapsis, and I'm going to burn just a little bit here at the apoapsis so that my periapsis is a little more in sync with our apoapsis. So I'm just going to wait till we get to the apoapsis here. Why do I need it to be perfectly circular? I don't. I just want it to be. Just want it to be. Okay. And it's not quite perfectly circular, but pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. And yes, I'm bumping it a little more because I'm a freak. Okay. Now, satellite is in place. I will look up the height it needs to be geosynchronous, and then I will do that part whenever I launch excuse me, the other 3 satellites. So let's go ahead and detach this bad boy. Bye-bye. And we will switch to him, actually. And we'll turn on this. So now I should be able to control him. Yep. Okay. And we will burn him back into Atmo. Here. We're going to go ahead and go retrograde. And we'll let this guy burn up into the Atmo. Just like so. Alright. So he'll burn up. And then we're going to switch over to our friend here. He is highly controllable, highly maneuverable. Beautiful. Beautiful little satellite. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the communication satellite, the first one, hopefully, of many satellites that we launch. Like I said, I will make this guy geosynchronous, and then we can launch the other two to be geosynchronous as well, and then we'll have many of these to go. And the next moon mission that we go to, I'll bring one of these along, as well as when we go to Minmus, I'll bring one of these along, and we'll pop one in the orbit of each of those planetary bodies as well. So, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider throwing a like onto my video. It really helps my channel. And leave me a comment, even if it's just to say hi, or that I remind you of the Bob Ross of KSP. Until next time, bye.